And they are bringing it. And Prescott's lofting it. CD couldn't bring that one in either.
What? Welcome to the show with DeMarco and Kayla. Deep dive into life, twist, see you later. We got questions, got thoughts, no hesitation. Why we like this now is your destination. Pop culture, trends to daily grind hustle. Breaking it down, talking truth, no muzzle. You feel lost, sometimes we gonna navigate. Letting you know it's never too late. Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.
If we could start the show, we should start the show early because we always have the best conversations before the show starts. That you just what's going on, y'all? It's Marco, aka DeMarco, with my lovely co-host Kayla. This is Why We Like This Podcast, week 30. 30. Dang, almost becoming middle-aged over here.
I'm not middle-aged.
So what about your crotch? We were just talking about before that. I'm just playing.
We tell each other everything. Doesn't matter what it is. We always tell each other. I never get grossed out. He never gets grossed out, even though we tell each other the weirdest shit.
I mean, at our old age.
How I haven't masturbated.
Not old. I'm not going to say old, but at our age, we've heard and seen a lot. Especially, I already know you being in the Army, which is one of the reasons why I was just like, you know, I've always wanted to start a show. And in fact, I was going to start a show by myself, which it's a whole different other story. But like you having these conversations, I'm like, no, I got to have her on the show.
It's because I'm not afraid of anything. I
know, and then
because I don't give a fuck. And if you guys don't like me, then don't fucking.
And you laugh at it though, but you laugh at it. That's the biggest thing is that like I could say something or I'll send you some reel that I know is the grossest, nastiest shit, and I'm like, and then you just send me back the what the fuck. LOLLLLLLL.
What the fuck? It'll be like one of those girls who shows her boobs like in like a mirror or something, or shows.
Oh
her,
yeah,
like,
well, they're trying to show their fucking Arby's lips in the fucking mirror, like they're
or
like.
Or the girl that does like masturbates with the tools.
Have you seen the new and the mirrors like coming like that? Oh, the one that masturbates with the tools, her shit got cut off. I told somebody else. I told another homeboy. I was like, "Hey, go to her page. It's crazy." And he was like, "What page? It's missing." And I'm like, "Dang, I didn't get her username because those ones that I had sent you, they're gone."
Oh.
So if y'all don't know, it goes down in the DMs, and not like that. We just send each other the funniest shits.
Yeah, because we don't give a fuck. Because it is what it is. There's a couple people that I do send like really funny shit to, but like. Sometimes I'm like, they might get a little offended. So I was like, bestie.
You're like, let me see his reaction first.
He's never gonna. I don't have to worry about him. No, but it's some of the shit you send me would be something that you would send like your homies or something. And I still think it's hilarious.
It's Labor Day. I hope y'all enjoyed your Labor Day because this comes out after Labor Day, but it's Labor Day today.
Yes.
How was your Labor Day weekend?
Well, I worked. I worked all weekend except for today. I got a paid day off today because I haven't working so much. I think I worked like 48 hours last week. I work for a solar company, so if anybody needs solar,
I'm going to tell you what I think because I want you to have sales.
Girl, I have solar.
I didn't.
Why?
We're not going into a fucking sales pitch here. This is a fucking show, and we're gonna talk about college football because college football started. Did you even get to watch any of the college football games that came on?
Not yet, but I was.
Hey, it was a good week one.
But no, I know, I missed it, but I was kind of following along with it. I was I flabbergasted. I don't even know what the word is about Micah Parsons. Now every time I'm working at the mall and I see somebody with a Cowboys jersey, especially if they don't buy from me, I'm like, hey, how about them
You
Cowboys?
bandwagon
How
motherfucker.
about Michael? And then one of the girls that was wearing it, she's like, who? And I'm like, okay, she's definitely not a Cowboys fan. But then her dad piped up and was like, I'm a Cowboys fan. And then I'm like,
Yeah, well, I had a
well, I'm
homie.
on
He
that
just bought.
trade.
I had a homie. He just bought a new jersey. He just bought the jersey for the season. He's pissed off about it. He's like, I can't even return it because he bought it in like June or July, but he hadn't opened it yet because he was waiting for the season to start. And he's like, I can't even return the shit. Like, and I'm like, well, at least you have a throwback now.
That happened to me when I with the Celtics when they were losing players like Rondo and all them.
I think,
Like,
but the
Jeff
big
bought a
three
new
though,
jersey.
but the big three, if they were, that was their peak. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was their peak, and they won a championship. Like Michael Parsons' jersey, he didn't win a championship, so you're kind of just like there. But like if you have a Garnett, anything's possible. Like you have the Garnett, Rondo, fucking
Allen.
Paul Pierce, all that, and on any team, on any other fucking
like
teams. If you had a
5
fucking, if you had a Shaq jersey from fucking the Lakers, or you know what I'm saying, or anybody else. As much as I hate the motherfucker, if you have a Cleveland LeBron jersey, do you know what I'm saying? Like he won in there. I feel like whenever you win a championship and you have that jersey, no matter where they go after there, that is a collector's item. It's a collector's item once they win the championship.
Like Brady.
Because I have a bunch of.
I need a new football jersey, so I'm gonna buy a new one, but it's definitely gonna be Brady.
Well, I guess I take that back a little bit because, like, I have a Frank Gore jersey, and Frank Gore is one of the best running backs ever. He never won a championship, but, like, he never I mean, he went somewhere else for a little bit, came back, he retired a 49er, so, do you know what I mean? I have a Willis jersey. I have a bunch of 49er jerseys. That's how you know you're a real team person. You have the Celtics no matter if, shit, right now, if,
I think.
right now, if, what's his name? Tatum. If Tatum fucking end up getting traded, you would still have the Tatum jersey. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I don't have a Tatum one though. I don't have any new players. I have all the old players from back in the day.
yeah, because do you even wear jerseys? Do you wear jerseys during the season? Do you have Patriots jerseys?
Yeah, I have a couple, but I need a new one, so I'm gonna buy.
Who
another
even
one.
plays for the fucking Patriots anymore? What's the quarterback name? Drake May? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Losers, man.
Anyway,
Bill Belichick just lost today. Did you see that shit? Did you hear about the game just now?
No, I did not.
UNC played TSU.
Oh
TCU.
yeah.
They lost 41-7. And
Yeah, I
fun
saw.
fact, when Bill Belichick was 41 years old, his wife was 7 years old.
That's not a world star, so like, don't even judge me on my phone right now, guys, because it is so ghetto.
Oh, no, we're not judging on the phone or what it looks like. We're like, hey, are you sexting? Did you get a dick pic?
No, I was checking something real quick.
Show the dick.
It's
Show the. I'm just playing.
The last one I saw was pretty big, though. Not gonna lie, but I should not be messing with that person.
Well, that's
Anyway,
good.
back to it.
But yeah, college football all weekend long. I was off all weekend, so I ran on Friday. Helped my cousin move. So my cousins came in from out of town. I was gonna go out of town, so I would actually avoid, but I'm glad I didn't because I got to spend time with. It's always good hanging out with family, and when all we do is joke, that's all we fucking do. We just fucking. I don't know. As far as like somebody coming into my life, if you can't handle being roasted, if you can't handle the shit talk, or if you can't handle that's all we do. That's all we do, and that is even going towards friends. Like you're gonna get roasted. I am gonna talk shit, and it's all in good fun. Like we always talk shit. That's what we do. You know what I mean?
That's what we do to each other.
That's how you know. That's how you know that.
My kids even know that's how I am.
So whenever they go to school, they won't feel like they're bullied. Like it's
Oh,
just
no,
like, oh, okay.
never.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll just have good comebacks back because I always have like the old school ones. So
Yeah. Yep. And so yeah, we moved, and then I went to this bar. I went to this bar on Saturday that they had like basketball, and I was playing basketball. It was kind of cool. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that on your stories.
hmm and then on that same Saturday, oh my God, what a fucking Saturday! Like, I woke up. I took my daughter to her mom's house, and I was like, okay, from there I'm gonna go to the gym. Damn, I only got my slides on, but it was pouring so bad that I was like, oh damn, I don't even have anything. Let me go back to the house. So I went back to the house, and I got here and I'm just like cleaning shit up, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. So I got my shoes. I went to the gym, and as soon as I pulled up to the gym, I didn't have my AirPods. And
That's
I'm like,
like the worst. That
and
is
I
the
was
worst.
like, I could still work out. You don't have to have, gay David Goggins style. Like, hey, I don't need fucking. No, you know what? I'm going back home. Came back home. I said I need a fucking reset. Cause I looked at the time and I was like, I'll go get a haircut. Got a haircut. Took a nap. Let's do it again. And then I was at the gym for like 2 or 3 hours. So it worked out. But it was just a fucking day. Like,
Hot mess.
it was a fucking, like, all day. I was just like, fuck, man. Wasted my whole Saturday just doing that shit. I could have just been chilling. It was raining hardcore. I just wanted to lay down, watch
Oh my
college
God.
football,
Watch movies or college football.
movies.
Yeah,
The
that was
both,
perfect.
both. Like, I'll have them both. I'll have movie over here, have the game on my phone, like, cuddled up, all. Fuck that. I'm fucking single. Let's put some motherfucking work in. Work on myself.
I need to go back to the gym. I have not been to the gym at all. I have been so exhausted from working so much. Like I said, I think I worked like 48 hours. And someone last week I was telling someone and they're like, oh, that's not even a lot. And I'm like, dude, I'm a single mom.
Just
Okay? I do so much shit.
I hate whenever like
Oh,
those like bodybuilders and those fucking running people, they're like, oh, we all have the same 24 hours. No, motherfucker, you ain't got kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're getting paid to do this run shit right now. So like, yeah, you getting up, going to the gym, that's your job. That's your job. You ain't got the same 24 as everybody else. Because some of us have to get up early. And if we don't get up early, we got to take the kids. And after we take the kids, we got to go to fucking work. And then after work, we got to fucking pick up the kids and then make sure they have food and then make sure all of this. And then next thing you know, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I can still work out at that time. But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to leave my kids alone? Well, no, I'm going to sleep. Let me get some rest finally. You know what I mean? Like, you do have to find the time. You do. That's why, like, I've
I put on the weekends. I just get so tired. Lately, I've just been so tired.
I think for you right now though, it's the job is so new.
Yeah.
So like you have to like find your time now. Now you're getting used to your routine of working.
Yeah.
Now you can plug and play where you can go work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
because
that's where I was
working
at.
all different shifts at first too. So it was like one day I was working till 4, one day I was working till 6, one day I started at 8, one day I started at 10. So it's like different. Even 2 hours is a big deal.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I feel like I was in that same position whenever I wasn't working from home anymore, and I had to. And now I hate it because like even on the weekends when I want to sleep in, I'll wake up at 6 in the morning, and I'm like, might as well get up and run.
Literally, I wake up even on my days off, like at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and then I try to go back to sleep, and I usually can't.
You know what would help you? Not doom scrolling.
That's
Because you just
exactly
sit there, you're just doom scrolling.
No,
You're just fucking. Like I said, you're like, hey, I'm so. You're on this thing. You're like, I'm so tired, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking at my phone in the morning, and I'm like, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 30 minutes ago. I'm like, God damn it, should she even fucking fall asleep? I feel like this is you. Like, I'm so tired. You get to the bed and you start scrolling. Send.
Literally, that's me. And I don't
send. Like, what?
I need to sleep. I need to sleep with someone. I need to see if that will help me.
Oh
So
yeah, that's gonna help you, all right.
I don't know if you remember the Friends with Benefits I had a long time ago that I used to sleep over his house. It was the one I could call anytime. He always let me over. But he wasn't my type. So I didn't be with him. But like when I slept with him.
Yeah, because we talked about it. Friends with benefits, like if it lasts too long, you start getting feelings.
They started getting feelings, not me.
Right. I'm not saying you. I mean, even you. I'm not saying that you did. I'm just saying at some point somebody's gonna catch feelings, and it's time to fucking move on because like that was the whole point of this. Is like, hey, let's just friends with benefits. Let's just get whatever needs to get done. Let me go home.
That's the thing I hate about Friends with Benefits. It's because I try to do it like 3 separate times with 3 different guys last year. And I don't know if you remember, but I had like awesome time with all three, but like it just didn't work because I wasn't ready for a relationship. And I told them from the beginning, I was
but
just like, it's not gonna be a relationship. So even if we're getting close, kind of like there's not gonna be anything.
I feel like you and me are the exact same when it comes to this. Like you and me, we can separate our feelings and just let's get what we need and let's go to sleep. But the people that we do it with, they have a hidden agenda. Yeah, they want to do what we say because they're like, hey, yeah, let's do friends with benefits. But the whole time in the back of their mind, they're like, I'm gonna get this person. We're gonna be together. And it's like, it's not gonna be that. And the more you fuck them, the more you do it, the more they get attached, the more they're texting you good morning and texting you. You're just like, I don't want to, not that I don't want to tell you good morning, but this is the reason why friends with benefits is because I don't want the obligation of having, how was your day today? I hope you slept good last night. Hey, no, I don't want that. I want, hey, are you available Tuesday at fucking 12? Because I'll be there. Okay, see you there.
I would be like, because that's when I used to go out all the time. I'd be like getting out, and I'm like, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna be there at 2. Is that okay? He's like, yeah, come on over. I'm up. Like, thank God.
And that's the way you want it.
But
But then
it was a feeling thing. I don't know. We were watching Canelo fights, and we were watching sports, and we were watching this and that, and then
one day you wake up and you're like, or like it snaps to you, like in the middle of the Canelo fight. Damn, why am I here? Like, why am I with him? Oh fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah, because that happens. That happens because I mean it's been a while since I've had a friends with benefits, but whenever I did, it was the same thing. It was like, dang, like, and then they would be like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore because I'm catching feelings. And I'm like, okay, it was good while it lasted. Thank you so much. And then 2 weeks later at 2:00 in the morning, hey.
Dude, I say the exact same thing. I'm like, it's good. It was good. I literally say that every time.
Because you can separate the feelings. Like you have to try to separate the feelings. I want to say I feel like women are worse, but it sounds to me like men are just the same. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds to me like they're just as bad as women are, because like I think once feelings start being caught, then it's there. So
yeah, and they start getting all like weird about stuff. Like I'll be like, oh, so we took like that friends with benefits, that particular one, we took a little break for like a couple weeks. We're like, okay, let's just not see each other for a little bit. Maybe, I was thinking like maybe his feelings will like dissipate or something, or disappear or whatever. And no. I went there,
and then you start saying things, because you think as a friend you can tell them, and you're like, hey, yeah, I think I might have a date, in 2 weeks, or on Wednesday I have a date, and they kind of give you this like oh my god, like I'm not gonna be in the picture no more. No, nobody said that I'm not gonna still do this. I'm just letting you know. And they start fucking acting weird. You're just like, this is why I didn't want to do this, and this is why we like this now. All right, let's go to the first video here.
Number one characteristic that is slept on when I hear people talking about what they're looking for in a partner: faith, finances, fitness, all that is super important. Find someone who can suffer well. If you have been fortunate enough not to experience major tragedy in your life yet, that's great. But it is not an if, it is a when. Tragedy is going to befall all of us. None of us are getting out of this simulation without getting some serious scrapes and bruises. We're all going to lose parents if you haven't yet. Some of us will lose children. You're going to face sickness. You're going to face hardship. And if you have somebody next to you that suffers poorly, they are going to add to the problem, not help remove some of the burden. I can't imagine having a sick child and then the person next to me making it worse and not better. Find somebody who can suffer well.
I was about to say, I'm going to play, I think this is going to be more of a devil's advocate kind of thing, but I don't think you can. I don't think that's possible to find someone who suffers well. I don't think that you can go ahead and look for someone that loses someone when you start dating them, or any of that kind of thing. Or
I see what you're saying.
You're not going to be able to find that. And not only that, there's a difference between losing a parent, which I have lost my mom, so I know, and losing a kid, which I haven't. But I promise you, it would be a completely different reaction for me. And no, I would not be okay. And I would probably add to the sadness and depressive life or whatever. I would add to all of that because not everybody, you can't just be okay about losing someone. You can't just be like, people have to be understanding that like if you lose someone or something, some kind of tragedy happens, you're going to have a different outlook each time for each one. And not only that, like you grow. So like maybe when you were 19, it was going to hit you a different way than when you're 40 years old.
So I get it. So I get what you're trying to say, but I also do agree with her. I don't want to put words in her mouth, so I don't want to say like, hey, this is what I feel like she means, but I do feel like you can have a good time with somebody, but can you have a bad time together? Because one, you're not always going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Let's say in the perfect world you were happy. You know, being happy all the time is probably going to be exhausting. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be happy all the time. But I think to me, what I got out of what she said is like, find somebody that reacts to some type of struggle, some type of devastation. Because like you said, you can't find somebody that's been through that to even know if they can. But I think once you start, because like I've been with women that I couldn't be with anymore because it was always either complaining or like, life's hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Life is fucking hard. And sometimes they take life hard that you don't want to hear them bitching anymore or complaining. And you're just, and they take change bad. And you're just like, bro, like, you know, and you're over here trying to hype them up, like, stick your chest out. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Drop your balls, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But that's what I got out of it. You got to find somebody who can react to life the way you want to react to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or how y'all can react to it together. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you did lose a parent, you did lose a kid. Yeah, I agree with you. It's two different things. Like, yeah, I don't want to lose either one. But if I did, yes, it would be two different things. Yeah. But could you struggle with this person if that happened? Do you know what I mean? Because like, if something happened, their car got repoed because they missed the payment and didn't know about it. Their car got repoed and they are just having the worst time about it and they are not taking it well. How are they going to handle that if something does happen? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I agree with her. I agree with her is like, how can you handle, you know, a breakup or you know what I'm saying? Something else, or me getting a job in another city or anything, any type of change. Like, you got to start seeing these little things. Like, can they handle that change, and can you handle it with them? And that's what I got out of this.
No,
I think she took it to the extreme, but I agree.
I agree with that. I don't agree with the other stuff, but like losing a kid and all that stuff. But like, I do agree with, and that's what I've been actually that's been a red flag for me. Like when I'm looking for someone right now and they start bitching about how I went to the bar and I drank 2 beers and came home, or they, you know, whatever. And then I'm just like, okay, if they're going to be like this now, like, how's it going to be later when we actually have real issues? Like, how's it going to be later when something happens and I'm like so down and they need to bring me up, or vice versa? Like, how am I going to bring them up if they're just being insensitive?
I'm not telling you to jump ship because that's what I do, but you're right. Sometimes what we do is that we fall in love with the person. We fall in love with their looks. We fall in love with their personality and everything like that, that we tend to ignore the red flags.
Yeah.
Like whenever something like that happens, oh, I drank a beer, you know, shit, we left and I grabbed a beer and I came back. And if they can't handle that, it's like, dang, like it's a beer. Not that you should handle it, but I mean, question, you know, well, why didn't you tell me you had a beer? You know, something. Right. No, but I'm saying it because I've been there. I've been there too, to where I had a meeting after work I had a meeting that lasted till 10:30. We went to the fucking parking lot, and I was about to get in the car, and my homie was like, "Hey, I got a beer. Do you want one?" I'm like, "Yeah." I drank it. Went to the house, and when I went to the house, the girl I was with at the time was like, "Oh, you were fucking out being a fucking piece of shit. You were over there drinking. I smelled the beer on it." And I'm like, "We had a beer. Do you know what I mean?" And I should have dropped it right then, or we should have talked about it then, but instead you ignored it, and it got worse and it got worse and it got worse. And you ignore these things because you want to build something with this person, because you know, quote unquote fall in love, because I don't know how much I really even believe in love anymore, but you quote unquote fall in love with this person, that you start ignoring these things, and you start sweeping things under the rug, and the rug starts getting bigger and bigger, and things start falling out, and things start falling out, that you're just like, how did I get here? Standing on this fucking pile of dirt. You're
because I'm the worst with red flags. You can ask anybody. There are people in my DMs right now that are like, "What the fuck are you doing again?" Like, because I'm making some relationship changes again that you know about, and people are like, "Why? Why are you doing this again?" And it's just like, I'm one of those people that just ignores red flags. They're just like waving right in front of my face, and then I'm just like completely like infatuated with someone, and then I'm like ignoring it, of course, you know, but that's just how I am. But I cannot ignore a bad attitude. I can't. If someone starts giving bad attitude, and I'm not talking about fighting about stupid shit, I'm talking about like a really bad attitude toward me about dumb shit, like that's when I'm like, okay, see you later. I can't deal.
Yeah, but during the honeymoon stage, you know, when you first get with somebody, you don't notice those things, or it's so little that you don't notice it until it's already too late. Do you know what I mean? And I think now that we're older, we're smarter now. Now that we're older, we see it early. And I think that's where my fault is that I'm a runner. I'm just like, I see the red flag and I'm just like, I ain't calling you back. You know what I mean? I'm not texting you back. I'm not a 3 strikes guy anymore. I'm basically, you got that one time to fuck up, and it's like, okay, fun while it lasted, like we said a while ago.
That's why I am with some people, but some people I just can't. I
Because
just
they
have
fucking
a hard
good. That's why.
time of letting go. That's one. One person. That's only one person.
When they lay the hammer down, when they lay the hammer down, you let little things slide that you're like, you know what? That's not even a big deal.
That is
All right.
true. Guys do the same thing.
We do. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm so emotionally connected with people that I can tell though. Like, I hate it because like I so bad want to be a piece of shit. I do. Sometimes I'm just like, bro, like, you're gonna have to break hearts. But one thing I hate doing is I hate playing with feelings. So that's why I ghost, is because I'm like if I'm just not there, then they can't be that. But if I continue to be the nice guy and then just string them along, you know, then that even looks worse. So how about I just not do it and I just run away?
Or you just tell them, hey, like, I'm not interested. That's it.
That sounds horrible. Let's go to the next video.
Okay.
So if someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to fight.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you. What would
I'm
you do?
going to uppercut her.
You're gonna fight a woman?
If she hits me, yes. If you can hit a man, you can get hit like a man. I'm sorry.
If she hits me, you can get hit by a man.
You go first. Go ahead.
Okay, so
You agree?
not a little, not all the way. So I agree with the fact that, like, yeah, he can like retaliate like us and like hold her back or do stuff like that. But I don't agree with him uppercutting her like he said he was gonna do, or some crazy shit, because like, I don't care if you're the biggest bodybuilder in the world. Yes, you might be tougher than like the skinniest guy in the world, but like, men have a body that's different from women for a reason, and they can overpower us. I feel like no matter our size, no matter their size, it doesn't matter. They can overpower us, and so let that be a lesson to like not put yourself in those situations and like not try to hit men, because there are some crazy men out there that will do that shit.
That's what I was gonna say. Does the man have a right? Yes, he does. But I don't think like so. I don't hit women. When I was a kid, I remember my sister came and she hit me and she grabbed me. We were probably
It's funny, yeah.
5 years old. You know, she was probably 5 and I was like 7, and she like put her nails in. She took some skin off. Do you know what I mean? So I pushed her and she fell. My dad beat my ass. Don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on a woman. You know what I mean? And since then, I never did. Since then, I always had that in my mind. But that's what I'm saying is that, like, at the same time, when a woman knows that they can do that, they're going to continue to try to hit you. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So don't do that. That's why, like, so my daughter, she's a whole lot taller. One day she told me she was going to hit a boy, and I told her, no, you better not. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know what the boy is going to do. And he has the right. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to get in trouble if you hit him first, you know? And no matter how strong you are, boys are stronger. And even if he's not stronger, he might be faster. He might something. Do you know what I mean? So don't everybody keep their hands to themselves. Whenever my oldest was younger, which I'll probably do this with my daughter now, but when my oldest was younger, we got into boxing, and I had her sparring the little boys. Now, were they going full force? No, but there are some punches that slip that are going to hit. Her grandma was so mad at me. Was like, why would you let her, no, my daughter's strong now. My daughter knows exactly how a man hits and knows, you know what I mean? And knows how to protect herself if some shit goes down. So it's like, you got to keep your hands to yourself. But that's what I'm saying. So like, if I was here right now and there was a woman here right now and she slapped me, I'm telling you, I'm going to get hot. I'm be like, fuck, I'm not going to hit her though. But if she comes at me, I'm a restrainer. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hold her down. Like, hey, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? Now, there are some men out there. Some people will say they're not men. That they probably knock you out. You know what I mean? You just got to keep your hands to yourself. You got to keep your hands to yourself. And I understand, like, I think the caption on that one said the new feminist men are feminine men because the men are feminine if they hit a woman. I don't believe you should hit a woman, but I also believe that women should keep their hands to themselves too. You know what I mean? Like, as a girl dad, me knowing how girls are, like, I tell my girls all the time, keep your hands to yourself. We can figure this out. We can try to, now if the dude's going to hit you first and some shit, do what you got to do to protect yourself, but don't go over there thinking that you're just going to hit a man and be pissed off and hit a man or do something like that. 'Cause shit can happen. I've seen it,
Yeah, but I'm okay with, like, if a girl, like, I'm like, I teach my son all the time, like, don't be hitting people. It doesn't matter if they're girls or guys, unless they hit you first, and then, it's about that time. But my daughter and my son too, they've been fighting lately, like play fighting, and like he kind of pushed her a bit, and then she didn't realize how strong he was because he's small and she's taller, but they're like only a year apart. And then and he didn't mean to hurt her or anything. She didn't get hurt. He just
Right.
pushed her, but he didn't realize his strength, and she didn't realize his strength. So I was like, see, and that's why you can't be doing that. And that's why
And whenever you're that age, you like them, they don't know how to handle that emotion of liking somebody, so they start hitting each other, and it's like, oh, they like each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Or
oh
he
yeah,
likes
that's
you,
cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but no, I don't agree with a guy beating the shit out of a girl, but I also don't agree with a girl starting shit and starting to like beat up guys. I know
because
it's
that's
a cool thing and it's a funny thing nowadays, but it's really not. It's
yeah, because
really
I've had arguments with past girls that will do something that'll slap me, and I'm like, I'll let one pass. I'm gonna let one pass. Don't hit me again, though. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. Is that like, is it right? No, don't uppercut somebody. Don't fucking do some shit. But like, and that goes even to like women stepping into fights. Like, did you see?
all the time.
Did you? Okay.
Especially when
to
it's two guys fighting or something and a woman tries to get into it, and I'm like,
Because they're seeing red. They don't know that it's a girl, or they don't see something, or they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, fuck you too," And I don't know, to change not the subject, but I guess it's changing the subject, but it's on the same subject. Did you see that dude he was getting a bunch of flack because his girl got into a fight with another girl and 5 girls jumped her, so he was like, that's his wife. He started fucking these bitches up. Like,
Oh, I didn't.
you know what I mean? He started fucking these bitches up, so that everybody was like, "Oh, that's fucked up of him." No, that's my wife. That's my wife.
You're the
I don't give a fuck.
protector.
I'm gonna protect my wife. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna protect my wife. You know, if it's a one-on-one type of deal, let me see if my wife got hands. You know what I mean? And then as she's getting her ass beat, I'm not gonna go fuck that other girl up. I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna break some shit up. But if you getting jumped, that's a whole different other thing. That's probably one of the only times I'll lay some bitches out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even got a wife. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, but you're not gonna just.
You know that
what was he?
supposed to be their protector.
Exactly. What was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do?
Let his wife get beat the shit out.
Let his wife get beat up? No, because then he would have got flack. Like, oh damn, you just sat there and let your fucking wife get beat up. I would rather look like, hey, I was a hero for my wife, than it would be like, hey, you just fucking sat there while your fucking wife. No, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be knocking bitches out like I said earlier, but I'm gonna be throwing some women. You go.
Push them. Like push them.
I don't know if there's a video. I don't know if there's a video because I want to know how big these bitches are because I'm talking about I'm fucking Hulk fucking.
I want to know. I'm gonna look it up because I want to know.
Because I saw the story. I didn't see the video, but I saw the story, and they were mad at him, and he had came out, and I'm just like, no, there's just no way that I would just let that. You can't just let somebody get jumped. You can't let if it was my kids, even like if it was kids. I'm not saying that I'm gonna hit some kids, but hey. Get the fuck off of my daughter now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's I don't know. We live at a different age now, but there are some things that still need to like get handled. So
yeah, for sure.
Can you fight?
Yes, I can. I've gotten.
Oh yeah, you're in the army. My bad. You're in the army. My bad.
I've gotten into a lot of fights back in the day. Some because my sister has a big ass mouth, but
I think with women that can fight, that women that have a big mouth and just grab hair and pull don't realize like, hey, sometimes you're going to get punched in the face. And I think the women that know how to punch are the ones that usually win. You know what I mean? They're just like, you're like, hey, damn, they got hit in the mouth. Like, I can see you're feisty though. I can see it. We need to get some gloves on one day. I won't hit no women, but now I want to fight you. Now I want to fight you. If I get canceled because I want to fucking fight you, but you know what? I'm gonna fight you. Hey, let's set it up. Celebrity match. Well, we ain't celebrities, but you know, let.
It's a boxing type. I'm more of like a street fighter.
All right. Well, I'm Debo. You gonna throw a brick at me?
Or stomp you or something.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Men know who to love but not how, and women know how to love but not who. You know who to love. Deep down inside, you know. A woman deep down inside, you know how to love. You know you feel it. You just don't know who. So we all missing, stop. Sit yourself down. It was real for me. These are also the 3 times I've ever experienced depression. Getting shot, I experienced depression. Imagine being in a hospital bed, on crutches and in a wheelchair, and I was depressed. My dad died depressed, losing my relationship that I felt like growing to be something. I was changing, I was evolving. It was growing me up, but that's not a woman's job. Admitting that as a man
it could be hard, yeah.
Brother, it's not a woman's job to grow you up, man.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm going through that right now. Literally right now. So what do you think of the video anyway? Because you trusted me to like.
No, you just said you're going through it now. What are you going through right now?
Okay, so right now I'm going through that where like I know how to love someone. I know how it's gonna be, how I'm gonna make someone feel, and I know how they're gonna make me feel.
You just
don't know who to pick right now. Because I do have and everybody don't make it seem like I have a whole roster because I hate that. Because when people in my DMs tell me, oh, am I on your roster? Am I next? Is it my turn? I've actually had people say that. I'm like, dude, I'm not even like, you make it seem like I'm like a Kim Kardashian, dude. I'm like a normal ass person. I'm pretty sure you can get a prettier girl.
All women have rosters. You don't have to be a Kim Kardashian.
Well, anyway, okay. Well, we're not going to talk about rosters. Anyway.
I disagree with what that dude said though. Because I'm the same as you. I know how to love. I know how to treat a woman. I know how to do these things, and I don't know who. Because if I did know who, they'd be here right now.
I don't. Okay, let's go back to what I was saying. So yes, I do know how to love. There was times where I didn't know how. I mean, not who, how to love. There were times where I didn't know how to to really love someone because I didn't really have that example growing up. But over time, like I've learned how to love someone just by, I think just by experience. And then so now I know what I'm gonna do every day. I know how to make him feel. I know that I need to make him coffee every day. I know that I want to make him lunch. I want to do all of these things, like kind of like wifey kind of things, because that's how I have been the past 10 years before I was getting a divorce. But I just don't know who to do it for, because I have people that I do have feelings for, like I have strong feelings for someone that I'm talking to. Sometimes I'm like, I don't think that he's bad for me, but then when I talk to you, you're like, no, he's definitely not the one for you. But like, I keep going and you let me go. You let me do it because you know that I'm eventually going to learn and find out that it's not the right choice for me. And I do. It happened with another guy that I was seeing before that I still am friends with, kind of. But yeah, so I mean, I just don't know who to love, but I want it. I want it so bad. And I just miss intimacy. I miss someone like wanting me back. I miss all of that. And that's probably why I'm always on the dating sites, because I'm trying to find someone who just like wants me like unconditionally, like how I am, who I am. Yes, I'm a little overweight, stuff like that. Like I'm thick, whatever. Just take me as I am. And yes, I am obviously working on myself, but like, just take me as I am, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm kind of the same way, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't agree with it. Like I do believe that he knows what he's talking about when it comes to that, because like I do believe there are people that know, but I don't think it's a gender thing. I don't think it's like a women do this and men do that, because I know women that know who. They just don't know how.
Yeah. It's either or.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Because like I know how to treat you. I know how to run the ship. I know how to love you. I know how to do the things. I know how to call you in the middle of the day, ask you things, send flowers, everything. You know what I mean? Caressing, intimacy, all that. My problem is who, because like area right now, it's like nobody. So I just feel like, I don't know. It's kind of also that thing where they say like women know who they're gonna have sex with, but or what? How does it go? Like women can have sex with who they want to, but can't marry who they want to, and men can't have sex with who they want to, but they can marry who they want to.
Yeah, that's exactly true, because it's usually the man's choice for marriage. That's kind of like how it works.
And I'm gonna be alone forever.
But that's because you ghost people. You ghost people, okay? You ghost people.
Because it's fall time. It's Halloween. I'm in my costume.
You haven't ghosted me yet.
Yeah, because we're not together.
You're not together with half these women that you agree with. We haven't been together.
But you and me are not dating. I'm not texting you in the morning like, hey, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
You say that?
Are you thinking about me?
People ask me that at night, and then they're really surprised when I'm like, I'm not wearing anything, because when my kids are gone, I am naked the whole weekend. I don't wear any clothes until I go to work, and then they're like, "Really? Can I see you?" Dude, no, you cannot.
What? Naked? Oh. I don't mean just that. I'm just saying like that's what you text somebody that you're trying to date and that. So you can't say that I don't ghost you. Yeah, we have a whole fucking show.
I'm kidding. Obviously, you're not gonna ghost me. I'll find you.
But send me that naked picture just in case. Just in case. I can tell you like, hey, don't send this to men. This is not the right angle. Let me show you the right angle. Try it
Oh,
this
I
way.
know the right angle. Believe me, I know. And they love that angle.
Back to what he was saying. I just like, I feel like nowadays we talk too much about gender roles.
Yeah, we do.
And we don't let things roll anymore. We don't let things. I feel like that old school type of love is just like not there.
No, it's not at all. Not even close.
Like looking at like, I don't know, like I want to say that I don't believe in love, but I like, there are certain people that, like my dad, he's married and all this other stuff, but he's always loved my mama. Like I only believe in
That's
love
true.
because of the love that he had from my mom. No matter what, no matter how many years have passed, like, and like, or if you look at like Bobby and Whitney, like they loved each other. That was like a love. It might, I mean, they might have smoked. They even smoked crack together. Like that's how
Yeah.
much they would love. Like, do you
No, my
remember
dad was like that too, because he would go to like a birthday party that we were all at, and then he'd be like, "Wow, your mom is looking so good." I'm like, "Dude, why? It's been like freaking." I was like 12 or 13 at the time. Probably that's that amount of years, you know. Like it's been like a
because like
million.
you can look at exes right now. You're like, ugh, like what
Yeah,
was I thinking, and things like that. And like after so many years, like the love is gone or the attraction is gone. And like my dad, like I said, it don't matter. It didn't matter. It could have been 30, 40 years, and just like it was just like yesterday. Like, hey, what's your mom doing? He don't ask me no more, but I know he good. I know he does.
even when my mom, I know it sounds kind of weird, but even when my mom was passing, like when she passed away, he was right there with her too.
That's good.
Nobody
That's good.
told
It's
him
like,
to be there. Nobody told him like, "Hey, I told him I'm coming back. My mom's not doing good. She has cancer. All this stuff." I know it sounds sad, but believe me,
no,
guys,
no, I understand.
it's fine. And then she like I told my dad straight up like I'm going home. I like my mom. I didn't know she had cancer. She has cancer. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come see her with you guys. I'll stay overnight. I'll do anything you guys need." He's like, "I just want to be there with her too."
That's sweet. That's sweet. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He never stopped loving
and
her.
we don't see that anymore. You know what I mean? You don't see that anymore. You don't see people being together. You don't really see families a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like you said, you do see. You've said it where you said that you see men with their kids more, but
Yeah.
they're single dads. You know what I mean? They're not with their significant other. And people don't work. Sometimes it doesn't
You know
work.
if they're single anymore. You don't. I don't even know half the time if a guy's single because he's just with his kids and the girl's with her kids, and you know what? Were you gonna say the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I laughed because he might be with his girl. You never know. You never know because you never know nowadays. People just fucking lie for no reason now, and they've been in whole relationships. You know, like back in the day, like even though we talk about old school love, back in the day there was no cell phone, so it was so easy to fucking cheat. You know what I mean? You could.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers had a whole fucking second, a whole other family. You know what I mean? That you could.
A lot of people did.
And now with their cell phones and shit, you can't have a whole other family. But at the same time, you can lie. You can lie to people that don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can, but they'll find out. It always comes to light. The bad stuff always comes to light.
Always, always. I'm a strong believer in no matter what, how much you lie, what you do in the dark will come to light.
That's a perfect way to put it because I agree 100%. But yeah, no, I agree. It's not like, I mean, I guess it's not a gender thing. It's, I guess, thinking about it like that, I guess it's more like, because you kind of opened my eyes to thinking that, I guess it's more just like, if you know how to love, you know, or if you find your love or whatever, you know. But right now, I don't know who to love. I just want to love somebody. And that's where I ignore red flags. And that's why I don't know who, because I'm ignoring.
And that's why I don't, man, that's why I don't do it. Like you're eager to give it away, and I'm keeping it in a box, locked tight, 2 locks, passcode, fucking throw that key that way. Here's it is.
Because guys used to bring you flowers and, wow, you're retarded. Guys used to bring us, where are you going?
I got you some flowers. You want them?
Oh, how sweet. It was really real. Why the
Yeah,
heck
they're
you got
real.
flowers anyway in the package? Okay, anyway, back to what
Just
I was saying.
because
Thank
they
you
were
for
for
being
you. They were for
first
you.
day. Wow, it's something else, dude. No, but like guys used to bring you flowers on your first date and like pick you up and all this stuff. But now people are creepy. You can't show them where you live. You can't do any of this stuff. And then they definitely don't bring you flowers because they're not sure if they even want to be with you. Because people are so weird nowadays that like dating is like you date like 100 people and then you pick one out of the 100.
It's an
It's
interview.
not like, yeah,
It's
like
an
I was
interview.
talking to a job interview. It's not like where a guy is telling me like I want to date you, but it's not. It wasn't like the old school ways. It was like that guy wanted to date you. He knew he wanted to date you like many times. He didn't just date you one time to feel you out. And then it was like, oh, I'm not gonna get her flowers because I don't know her.
I
and
date,
I
I
don't know
date to try to fill you out.
her. No, I mean, I guess. Each his
I'm a
own.
virgin, so it don't matter. All right, next video.
I mean, like, I think it's a her face. That one I said was a good one. I like it a lot because it's no, and it's a funny video, but it's really true. Like honestly, that's probably the only reason I've been happy for like the past year and a half single ish.
Babe. Hey, baby.
But right now, I
Hey,
don't
baby.
use a vibrator.
I know that's why this is my. This,
I know.
let me
That's why I
introduce
don't
you.
like this.
Let me introduce you.
Just call me a DJ.
Ever, DJ Kayla. DJ Emerald Eyes 44.
Ah.
I mean, how else are you gonna stay happy? You have to. You have to.
It's not the 1950s
honestly,
anymore, you know.
honestly, that's how we've said it before on there. That's how I, what is it called? Post not clarity. That's how I come to my senses, because if I didn't do it to myself,
Pun intended.
then I probably would make some decisions that I didn't want to make.
Do
I'd
it
probably
to
bring home girls that I didn't want to bring home. Do you know what I mean? Because like
Same.
I always think to myself, I'm like, okay, I really need some right now. So like, there's probably somebody that I can call, but I don't want to call them. Now let me do this to myself, because after, if I still want it, then I'll say, then I'll make the call. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's too many men out there, because I can't speak for women, but there's too many men out there that don't have sexual discipline. And that's why they get caught up with the things they get caught up with. Baby mamas, STDs, just a plethora of things that you're just like,
you can fucking call out women, because there's women that are 21, or not even women, not even ladies. I don't even know what to call them at this point. 21 years old and they slept with over 100 men. Dude,
but they're 21. But they're 21. I know girls that are 37 that will still sleep with that many. So I don't think the age matters.
No, it's not about age. It's about the fact that they don't have any discipline. They're sleeping with so many people so young. Like, what the fuck?
How are you supposed to know what you like if you don't try it out? That's what they think. I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that's what they think in their head. That's why you have to let it out. But I think it's different for women, ain't it? Ain't it? Like, I have my post nut clarity. I'm finished. I'm like, I get that text message, what are you doing? And it's 2:00, but I already finished myself off. I'm not going to answer you because I'm going to sleep. But women, I've heard, once they do it to themselves, they want it more.
That's true. That's why, honestly,
so there is a difference.
And here we go. And this is where I'm going to be honest. That's why sometimes I do it 5 or 6 times in one session, because I want it so much and so bad that I can't stop. And people are like, because like when they're like, oh, you play with yourself, oh, that's good, like a couple times a week. And I'm like, I'm literally going to tell you my number, at least 15 to 20 times a week, usually. And that's like, we're close to 20, okay? Because it's usually like 5 or 6 times each time. And then guys are like, how do you do that to yourself so much? And I'm like, because once I'm in a session, I can't stop. So it's like, it will be like 5 times and I'm still fucking going, you know? And
Is it just like, does it start with a thought and then you do the thought, or does it like you have to have visuals, or?
No, I need to have visuals.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm not doing it to like some guy sending me a video of him doing stuff to himself, then I just watch porn, to be honest. I watch X videos. X videos is my favorite because it's not, I don't like
There's
porn.
no ads.
Yeah, and I don't like Pornhub. I like X videos.
I'm not gonna say any names because we're not getting paid by it, so I'm not gonna say it. It just comes out.
Okay.
You can just get on fucking Twitter. Fucking Twitter has it now. You don't even have to fucking.
I barely use Twitter.
You
yeah.
you can get it. You can get it anywhere. So it doesn't even matter. But that's my advice to young men, to old men, to middle-aged men, to any men. Before you do something, before you go out there and make the decision that you want to do it, let yourself off one. And then be like, okay, do you still want to call her? Because if you're on a caller after that thing, then yes, do it. And I know there's a lot of men that'll disagree, but like I said, you have no sexual discipline. You need to have sexual discipline. And that's why these crazy ass bitches are always fucking, that's why your baby mama crazy. That's why your 3 baby mamas is crazy. And the reason why you had 3 baby mamas is because you had no sexual discipline. You know what I mean? So let yourself off one before you go make the decision.
I mean, I do the same thing because I was going to go out this past weekend, and I'm like, I need it. I need it so bad. I haven't played with myself for like a week because I was missing someone and I just didn't want to think about him and I just didn't want to do it. And then I just woke up every day and I was like soaked and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't played with myself in so long. And then I was just like, let me go to the bar and let me go see what I get going. And then I just was like, no, just don't go. Just don't bother with any of that bullshit. Just play with yourself. And then I got so tired, I didn't even do that. So it worked out, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to explode next time, I feel like. But no, yeah.
Put somebody through the motherfucking wall.
Okay, no. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Literally.
What's that, like on Scary Movie where...
Is that the one where they like blow
it puts her
like
into the fucking ceiling and shit?
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what I'm gonna do to the next man that I have sex with. Or I'm gonna go to the ceiling since I'm gonna be the one coming. And I'll probably be riding because that's the way that okay, let's not we're going.
Hey, and that's where we're at, and that's what we do. That's what we do here. This is the reason why are we like this now, because we've gone through it, we've done it, we still struggle. It's still a daily struggle, weekly struggle. That's what it is. But that's another thing that we have here. This is another week. It's week 30, and guess what? Football starts next week. This week on Thursday.
How did we both think of it at the same time? How?
Hey,
how the fuck did we both?
Because we're ready. Because we're linked. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. We're right here. So tomorrow night, I'm either gonna do it tomorrow night or probably the next night.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We're gonna do the fantasy. If you can't do it, you're still gonna be in it, but it'll auto draft. I know you don't want to auto draft, but I'm just saying, just in case if it doesn't happen, you're gonna be in it. I'll tell you what the buy-in is. For all the listeners and things like that, we might do pick'ems. We'll probably do pick'ems. I'm trying to find a way.
Yeah, let's do
I'm gonna try to find a way to do pick'ems to where we don't have to do a buy-in, but you could still get a prize somehow. So I'll put it on my page. You'll put it on yours. We'll put it on the other page. So
we'll figure it out. But we'll
figure it the fuck out like we always do.
Because we love to bet and we love sports.
And we love this podcast. Why we like this now? Week.
Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DeMarco and Kayla taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.